Everyone, this is Sky and welcome to Sky's Intuition. I almost forgot what day it was. Isn't that the wildest thing? Now I've just been been doing so much stuff. I was like, wow, today is Gypsy Hobo Day, guys. Stay tuned for that. Let's get your reading in. Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me at all times, morning, noon, and night, whether I'm coming, whether I'm going, whether I'm awake, whether I'm asleep, conscious, unconscious, and all ways and forms of the enemy or those that oppose me or try to harm me in any way, shape, or form. Divine, please console anybody who is in need, and thank you for the collective message. Okay. 11th house, associations and clubs and partnerships. I'm in with the in crowd. Yeah, gotta be in with the in crowd. This is the who, what, where, when, the common denominator coming out, or someone is tripping. Maybe you're tripping, they're tripping, someone is tripping. I had somebody ask me, more importantly, I meditate in the morning and just think my thoughts over my cup of brew. And I was thinking, I don't have that many baby pictures at all. All my siblings have little people pictures. And I have I have them maybe from 6 going forward. I'm in a lot of kid photos, maybe. But as a baby, in the baby years, there's not that many photos of me. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. I think actually there's only one. And my mother said it's when I came home from the hospital, but I was pulling myself up, and I can't imagine that me doing that on the day. So I don't even know if that's a picture of me. No honor amongst thieves. And then we have ashamed. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, thieves. Notary, somebody notarized something for someone. Maybe you, maybe someone else. Who notarized this paper? IT department. IT department. Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you, and we are no longer to. Yeah, you just had to move forward. Court date. No honor amongst thieves. Okay. So this could be a group of people who are thieves. Dark arts. Court date. Somebody's doing dark arts over a court date. What's that song? Birdline. Poison. We haven't seen that come out in a long time. Somebody who's trying to poison someone to manipulation. Oh my word. Father. Somebody poisoned somebody by manipulation. Could be a father, or a father could have done this. Court date, waiter, a restaurant employee and or a waitress involvement here. Maybe a father was involved with a waiter or a waitress. Shadow band, dark art, shadow band. Claims adjuster. That claims adjuster keeps popping out too. Well, actually, these are the cards from yesterday's group, but I'm just going to, you know what? The divine said to use my own intuition to stretch it a bit. So I'm just going to pull what cards we used today. Return department. Claims adjusters trying to get something back, or somebody has something here. Major piece of a puzzle. Something with a father energy is a major piece of a puzzle. Stolen check. Pay to the somebody stole a check. A restaurant employee, a waiter or waitress, stolen check. It's a major piece of the puzzle. And then we have Lion Karmic Tarot Reader. We have Lion Karmic Tarot Reader at the end. So maybe they're trying to say that you're alone. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. We're just going to read it. 11th house, hopes and dreams. This is bonds with people, associations, and organizations. So this could be anything from the Masons to the YMYWCA. This could be anything. It's just a club. We're going to leave it at that for now. All right, let's see. So I don't know. I'm not going to say unless I strongly sense something. But we do have dark arts here. Maybe someone was ashamed for something here that they did that was dark. I'm also seeing that someone stole maybe something here in the past. They might have concocted a document, on their computer and then sent a copy of it online. Yes, they could have done all of that. Like as if it was official, because, unless you see you feel the raised imprint of the notary, you're only getting a facsimile of a notary. Okay? On the outside looking in. Okay? On the outside looking in. So you don't know. You were on the outside looking in, so you didn't know who was coming after you. I get. Rumors, verbal abuse, lies, slander, judgment, psychological projection. Someone was doing this to you, and they were tripping about being on the outside looking in, or they wanted you on the outside of the in crowd. Mindfulness, calm, mind and body. Yeah, you just took a tea break. You said, look, let me take care of myself then. I'm good. Nope, I'm good. No honor amongst thieves. This person may have joined with a bunch of hooligans. Anyway, yeah, it's a trick, a scheme to deceive you. Deception, gaslighting, and manipulation. Manipulation here, manipulation there. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, funicula. Yeah, no honor amongst thieves. Everybody's doing the trick. The Slim Shady. Ashamed. This is divine timing. So, in due time, maybe this person was maybe forewarned to not pay so much attention to these people, and they did. Maybe got involved in something here. What is this notary? This was a strategy to get this notarized. You see, to win this was this notary playing mind games and lies and manipulation again. They manipulate, they manipulate the manipulated to manipulate to the manipulation to the manipulate. It's so much juggling and scheming and plotting and blah, 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 to keep this ball wound up so no one unravels it. That's the idea, to play the nut game, the shell game. Like on the shell game on the boardwalk, the guy that has the whatever underneath what walnut shell, or sometimes they use glasses, cups. You have to guess which one it's under. Expectation, waiting, and hope. Somebody's hoping that this IT department believes that this was notarized. That's what they're hoping. Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. See, that created a shift for you. Maybe the court or whoever needed to see this notarized document, the bank or whatever, would believe it if you hadn't realized your power here. Court date. Somebody really likes that movie, Wayne's World. Wayne's World, Wayne's World, party on. Okay. Excellent. No honor among thieves. Here it is. Oh my word, look. Now, I am not the lying karmic tarot reader. Look, no honor amongst thieves. That was my card that I told you about. It's a trick, was covered. Somebody was using some kind of nonsense. And then here we have court date. And what do we have here? Read it. No honor among thieves. Cannot be trusted. Corruption, criminals, robbery, fraud, scandal, extortion, foolish plans. Somebody here is aware, has accomplished any one, if not all of those things. Dark arts. Boom. I love seeing that card. Game over. It's funny that my game over card didn't pop out here. But, I have a lot of synchronicities, don't I? Poison. You would think that I would have more subscribers. By the way, thank you guys so much for watching my channel, sharing, subscribing, liking, and commenting, and sharing your stories. I do read them. I do. I do want to thank all of my subscribers. It's an amazing journey, isn't it? Thank you for being here along the way. Thank you to my new subscribers, my current subscribers. We always rock. And my A1 Day 1 Ride or Dies. I love you guys. See? Poisoning the court through manipulation. Somebody was trying to poison the court through manipulation, or this court is about somebody who was poisoned. Coming in hot with the manipulation. Somebody may have manipulated a father. Something about a father in court. It's okay to start over and over and over again. Rebirth, reinvent, and rise. So this father may have reinvented, may be constantly reinventing themselves. Waiter and waitress. So some of you, resilience is your superpower. So you're self-sufficient. Somebody could live in AZ. I love Arizona. I do. The only reason why I didn't move there when I was given the opportunity is because it's landlocked. But outside of that, what a wonderful state. I love it there. Never have a bad hair day. You always feel like you have energy. It's a great place to be. It's an energetic area to be. Let's see, a good energy place. This is some kind of cacti. Although I did meet somebody in the airport who told me they were originally from the East Coast and they missed the East Coast because out there people aren't as friendly. But I found that hard to believe. I've been friendly with people no matter where I've traveled, and I've traveled quite a bit. So, I've always, I don't know, maybe it was just lucky me, but I've not really had any difficulty with anybody on any journey I've ever had. Let's see. Shadow band, 2 bodies, 1 soul, pure love. So this could be your bully, could be somebody who has a crush on you or somebody who is jealous of you because of a crush. I don't know. Deluded attachments, claims adjuster. So this claims adjuster has to show that something was attached. I'm not getting this as an entity attachment. I'm getting that this person is trying to create an illusion. They're deluded, creating their own illusion, trying to poison this courthouse. So maybe to cover their tracks because they didn't cut you the check. Return department, they didn't cut because you are fine. Look, all your chakras are all aligned. You're doing well. Adjust the posture. Yeah, you're in the energy. Major piece of a puzzle. Sit, watch, observe, then make your move. Oh, wow. It cut off because it wanted me to think about this. This claims adjuster wanted this check to be returned to them. Major piece of a puzzle. Sit, watch, observe, then make your move. Somebody wants this check back, this stolen check, this claims adjuster. Maybe getting into trouble. Cut through the confusion. Look, the truth is coming out about the stolen check is what it is. Check. Shrek. Discernment, intuition, clarity, truth, spiritual, gift of wisdom, foresight, intellect, new ideas, and focus. This is clarity about this stolen check is coming out. What's this line karmic tarot reader got to say? What you got to say? Okay, financial growth, in cash windfall, investments, assets, inheritance, good fortune, money comes to me. See, this is, they said that you were lying, but I don't think that's the case here. If you're a tarot reader or this person has been lying that they were a tarot reader, beautiful transformation is coming, Boobala. Okay, so there you go. There you go. All right, let's see. What can we get? I don't want to use these cards. I love these cards. All of my cards are my favorite when I'm using them. But these are like really, I like these cards a lot, but I don't want to use them for this. I really, no, I'd rather use these. Let's use these. And here's the Light Seers deck here. Yeah, they wanted you out, like to think, to believe that you were not included, right? And then they went to bash you to kind of justify the reason. And you just like washed it off. You were like, nah, this ain't got nothing to do with me. But it was a trick to steal, to make you ashamed of your divinity. Then they had to come up with the proof, the idea, the proof behind their slander. So they had something notarized. It wasn't necessarily, it had the seal, but was not the real deal. Okay? You still are optimistic, even after that. Then they went to court to steal something to end this, and you end this situation with this money, and they poisoned the courthouse, manipulation. They said that something started over again with a waiter or waitress. They wanted you shadow banned. This claims adjuster was deluded to who was attached to who. Who's attached to who? So they could steal this check, right? Now they're not confused anymore. Four of Cups, yeah. This was to make sure that you were rejected. To make sure you missed the opportunity here, to cut you out. Now, the riddle was, who did this? Okay, it's going to come out, but it wasn't, it was one person that like spread like like COVID. It was like COVID. If you weren't, only they were wearing the masks, right? The only difference, the emperor. This could be a father energy, rumors, verbal. Someone is tripping somebody's father or something here about slandering your name to control something. King of Cups. This King of Cups could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, somebody with a lot of love, a father, a clergyman. This could even be an alcoholic. So somebody just like cleansed themselves of this situation, this father energy, this King of Cups, perhaps. No honor amongst thieves. There's the group there. Each one with their role. All thieving, all manipulating to steal. And the Ten of Swords here, to have you cut off, to have you stabbed in the back. Maybe they were ashamed, they acted like they were ashamed of your divinity, or you should be ashamed for doing what? Telling the truth? Truth's coming out about this notary. This is coming clear. This mind games that somebody was playing, or manipulation, expectation, waiting, hope. This person doesn't realize they're hoping their magic still works, their dark arts, their manipulation, manipulating through AIIT. What? That's sick. Energy shift, the moon. Yep. To shift through deception. But you're very optimistic. Possibly in court. Whoa. No honor amongst thieves. Seven of Cups, fraud and scandal. This person has a group of people they've been defrauding over time. They just picked to go back to one of these people whenever they give some time while they're messing around over here. Then they escape and they go back over to I told you, the shell game. Somebody wants to create confusion for the courts. Manipulation. Game over for a Queen of Pentacles who is doing dark magic. A Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy who is doing dark magic. Courthouse, Five of Cups. Somebody regrets that they did something with poison. This could be, look, we have how this is dissipating, look. And then look at this one. This is like a big whirlwind, doing a lot of magic underneath this moon. And then this is petering out. They don't have it like they used to have it. You know what I'm saying? Coming in hot. Whoa. Coming in hot to make a fool out of you, or to take a leap of faith, manipulate you to make a fool out of you. It's okay to start over and over and over again. Five of Wands. Somebody wants to fight with you, a father, saying, I don't know if they're competing with you, or they want to compete with someone else, or fight with you, a father energy. to see who's the best or something. Somebody works as a waiter or a waitress somewhere. They might live out in Arizona or be doing something here a little bit, they work as somebody here that may also create crafts and work as a craftsperson as well as a waiter or a waitress. Or this person could be this person who does the dark arts, who is also a waiter or waitress is their cover. But if you look in the back of the card, I don't know if you could see it, you have candles and all kinds of mixtures and bowls. Somebody put a spell on a father here, a waiter or a waitress. Shadow band, Ace of Cups, pure love. Yep, ain't having it. Somebody shadow banned someone that they were in love with. They got people to bully somebody that they loved. They lied to other people about being in love. But they certainly shadow banned you because they loved you. And they were part of this thieving gang. So they knew that they could never come back to you, even though they try and try and try and try. But that's not possible once you found out. Diluted attachments with this death. So somebody here is being detached. This claims adjuster, he was led to believe that these people were somehow attached to this money. But they are attached to this death. They may not be rightfully attached to the money, but they are rightfully attached to the ending. Put it that way. You get to move on. This is coming back to you, and then you're going to move. And that's maybe something that they don't want to happen, that you won't have nothing to do with them. 10 of Cups, sit, watch, and observe. Major pieces of puzzle is family. Cut through the confusion. King of Wands, stolen check. Somebody realizes that this person may have stolen a check here. The truth is coming out with regards to a King of Wands. And the Hierophant, married, financial growth. Somebody here is saying that you're lying about being married. I'm not married. Are you married? They're saying you're lying and saying that you're married and that you're confused here and that there's something wrong with you and that you became debilitated since the wedding. Well, okay. Paying to slow you up or slowing up payments. Someone from your past or a child is slowing up payments. An Aquarius, Queen of Cups, with something with a star, healing from the past. And because of that, somebody here, but see here, even though they slowed up your payments, this is the payment. They're going to have to start making these payments. They don't want to do that. Let's see. I do want to, I love oracle cards, but they are not as, to me, the tarot is ancient, man. Ain't no replacing tarot. So we're going to close it with this last layer, because I don't want to get any more screen phrases. But I'll be back again like a long lost friend. Patreon members, thank you so much. Thank you for your sponsorship. Thank you for your membership, free and paid. If you are a paid member, you get Gypsy Hobo readings 3 days in advance of anyone else. Plus, you are privy to the Hobo or the Gypsy readings, which you can also buy individually. 4 of Cups, this King of Wands. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. on the outside looking in. They missed the boat here. They missed the boat here. Say they stole this check. Someone is tripping. Somebody's father. This is somebody's being recognized as being somebody's father. You know, you get these men that in their later years, they want to have a baby to prove their virility. This person was bragging about being a father, or they were, I don't know, someone is tripping about someone being recognized as a father here. King of Cups. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we change ourselves. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the star. So this is possibly an Aquarius with a water sign masculine, or a star energy, or this King of Cups decided to heal themselves because they couldn't change a situation here. Masculine or feminine, you could be in your masculinity, it doesn't matter. Pentacles, group of people, it's a trick. They missed the opportunity, it's a trick. No honor amongst thieves. Somebody rejected something because they were seen as a part of a thief gang of stealers. This is to slow up your money, and they betrayed you. They slowed up some kind of finances. Divine timing. They're ashamed that they slowed up your finances. Notary. This is about a baby. Somebody notarized something with regards to a birth. The truth to playing mind games. They wanted to be seen as a father here. You mess with your head. What? That doesn't make sense. Waiting hope. Somebody, you just took your time to heal. Something with the IT department here. Somebody wanted to lay something to rest also, or hoping that something would be laid to rest by using the IT department. And yeah, the magician. Yes, somebody wanted to win at all costs, so they used magic. They were resentful, jealous, envious. They used magic here to deceive something online. Yeah, to deceive something online. You just stayed positive, though. They tricked themselves, their anger, or their resentment towards you. King of Swords. This King of Swords has to choose something. This King of Swords is another thief. They're confused about this court date. How does, or who's right and who's wrong. Maybe this King of Swords is somebody in the court. The truth about this Queen of Pentacles is coming out. That they were doing dark arts, and then it's over. Death and rebirth, claims adjuster. Somebody here is having anxiety. They can't sleep at night because of something here that died. This delusion that they were trying to. Oh, wait, we're over here. I'm sorry. Somebody here can't sleep because they got to go to court over trying to poison somebody, or putting poison in their cups here, possibly to manipulate them or to fool them. Some poisoning people. This Queen of Pentacles going around poisoning people. Nine of Pentacles. So somebody wants to fool you into believing that they're self-sufficient, or this could be an Aries. This could be you. 99 is significant. They want to manipulate somebody who can take care of themselves. To compete for somebody, so that you would walk away from the fight, so that somebody could be a father to be recognized as a father to a child. What does it say to Pentacles? This is a waiter or a waitress. Wow. Somebody who works as a waiter or a waitress either moved, or has I mean, let's face it, they're promiscuous as a lifestyle for their living. For something, for a living. Ace of Cups, shadow band, and they got pregnant. That's what this is about. Ace of Cups. Maybe they got pregnant. Yeah, so to shift money. This person's not, like, they sleep around, they're promiscuous, but they did get pregnant, and they had you shadow banned because they wanted this person to believe that they were their true soulmate, to end some kind of, for this claims adjuster over here to have to decide who gets this money. Yeah, overwhelming evidence with this notary thing of that you're deluded, and they got to let it go. 8 of Swords. They want you to what? Return? You're well adjusted, and they want to imprison you in your mind, like get a hold of your head or block your third eye, whatever they want to do, because they want to return to you. Maybe somebody in your family, 10 of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Somebody wants to for you to agree to have a family with them. They're watching you. They want, either they find somebody in your family wants you to agree with them. Somebody here wants to have a family with you. King of Wands, this could be Sagittarius. They're going to tell you the truth about the stolen check, or they're going to tell you the truth about something about negotiation. They want to negotiate an agreement for their family with you. Yeah. This awareness about this baby, this marriage, and this baby and this stolen check. They want to make an agreement with you. Yeah. They have somebody who is pregnant has to give up this money. Somebody here had convinced somebody that they were pregnant by someone to get money. And maybe they were pregnant, but they weren't by the person that has the money. This is someone who the truth is coming out about this witcher who does dark magic. Look, she's really like paganistic, because look, the horns and the hair and the headband. She does a lot of pagan rituals. Okay, the truth is coming out about that person. This King of Swords is the claim adjuster. They want to convince this King of Swords of something. As I was saying, they want to convince this claims adjuster, this King of Swords, of something, and they want to get away without returning it, but they're getting caught. Like whatever, somehow within their travels, they're getting arrested here. And now the other person of the two wants to come and make an agreement with you before their butt goes over this fake marriage and this fake baby and the fake. I'm so sick of the fakeness, faking the funk. Guys, let's talk later, okay? Please hit the bell icon so that you know when I'm back in the neighborhood. And until we meet again, peace.